Hey, what is up guys, your boy 7th here, back with another video, and it seems, ladies and gentlemen, everybody's final overview, or final preview as they're calling it, of Dead Island 2 has been released. Now, we're gonna watch IGN's final preview. I know Skill Up did his, and other people are doing theirs, but let's see what IGN has to say about it. They also got a little 6-minute video here, 10 ways to kill zombies. We'll watch that too. And yeah, let's see what everybody's talking about. Let's see if we're in agreement. You know, still have my doubts, but hey, it's been looking pretty good. So let's get right into it. Hello there. And I just realized I don't have my headphones connected. What an idiot I am. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. Let's full screen. And we are good to go.
As the one survivor seemingly immune to the zombie infection running rampant in its quarantined Los Angeles setting, Dead Island 2 lets you become the most pugilistic plastic surgeon in Hollywood, doling out blunt force facelifts to every valley ghoul and undead surfer dude staggering around its post-apocalyptic paradise setting. During my recent hands-on with the first 5 hours of this long-awaited zombie-slaying sequel, I had a blood-splattered blast becoming the rotting flesh prince of Bel Air and turning every floor in the city into a ghastly red carpet, even if it did feel at times like I'd curb-stomped a lot of these same skulls before.
Alright.
After surviving a plane crash in its opening moments during an aborted attempt to escape the city, Dead Island 2 sent me on a search for fellow survivors from Bel Air to Beverly Hills. The Los Angeles setting is not one big open world. Instead, it's 10 districts stitched together.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna use that for a thumbnail. I'm gonna use that. That's nice. That's pretty. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The Los Angeles setting is not one big open world. Instead, it's 10 districts stitched together by loading screens. And despite the presence of countless abandoned vehicles, you're forced to remain carbon neutral by roaming around entirely on foot.
Wait, whoa, hold on.
After surviving a plane crash.
What did he say? Did he said there's loading screens and there's sections? Hold on. What day and age are we in? Where there's I still understand there's 150 million people still on last gen on PS4. I don't know about the old school Xbox One. But what day and age we in? Like, bro, there's whoa.
Crash in its opening moments during an aborted attempt to escape the city, Dead Island 2 sent me on a search for fellow survivors from Bel Air to Beverly Hills. The Los Angeles setting is not one big open world. Instead, it's 10 districts stitched together by loading screens. And despite the presence of countless abandoned vehicles, you're forced to remain carbon neutral by roaming around entirely on foot at a speed.
Yep, I knew it. That answers my last question on the other video. There's no vehicles.
That feels somewhat listless in the wake of Dying Light 2's high-speed wall runnings. Still, each section of the city I've seen so far is sizable and encouraging.
And I'm sorry to keep pausing, but this is the video. You know, I actually want to give my feedback and opinion. Bro, I tell you guys, people were asking, why are you comparing Dying Light to Dead Island? Bro, they're zombie games and they're damn near similar, bro. They're damn near similar.
Exploration and return visits, with interesting side missions to discover.
Hello? Don't run away!
And overpowered super zombies to encounter that will slaughter you with a single hit if your character isn't at a high enough level. Speaking of which, Dead Island 2 allows you to choose from 6 different slayers, each with their own base strengths and weaknesses. Amy is agile and athletic, able to regain stamina with each weapon throw, and gains a damage boost when attacking isolated zombies.
I think she's the
while
parkour
stuntman
character.
Jacob has more health and his attacks grow more powerful when landed in quick succession. For my playthrough, I opted for Ryan, the more tank-like member of Dead Island 2's playable cast, who regains health every time he knocks a zombie to the ground. Ryan is described as an exotic dancer and is dressed like a fireman on his way to a bachelorette party, but the closest he gets to a stripper's pole is the steel pole he uses to strip the arms and legs off his undead assailants. Building on each character's base stats, Dead Island 2's skill card system allows you to tailor your character traits to best suit your playstyle. It's a refreshingly streamlined approach that contrasts with some of the more convoluted skill trees found in other modern action adventures, allowing you to choose between basic abilities like blocks and dodges, and then layering on cards to further enhance them. The bulk of the cards I unlocked as I progressed to level 10 during my hands-on were useful but not especially game-changing, like gaining health from well-timed blocks or performing a war cry to receive a temporary boost to toughness. But I'm assuming that some of the flashier superpowered abilities will come in the form of top-tier Newman cards, which I'm unfortunately yet to come across this early in the adventure. You don't need a poker face to handle Dead Island 2's deck of cards, but you will need to poke a face, stab a torso, and lop off an arm or two during each and every encounter with LA's population of meat puppets. Thankfully, you're armed with a unique assortment of improvised utensils in order to tackle Dead Island 2's all-you-can-beat buffet, and many of them feel enjoyably distinct to use. From the satisfying way a heavy attack with a sledgehammer knocks enemies into the ground like fleshy fence posts, to the rapid blows of the brass knuckles that allow you to punch a zombie's brain right out of the back of its skull, like you're pitting...
Oh, I saw that. I saw that in the background. There's a little popping. There should not be no popping. Hold on, let's go back. Hold on, let's go back just a little. You see, watch over here. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. These cones over here. Hold on. Go back a little.
The ground like fleshy fence posts, to the rapid blows of the brass knuckles that allow you to punch a zombie's brain right out of the back of its skull, like you're pitting the world's angriest olive.
You guys saw that, right?
Most of them can be upgraded with various mods and perks.
Hold on, I know my eyes ain't tripping. I saw that pop in, bro. It was like some little glitch, but it's whatever. It's a minor thing, but yeah, we're this close to release, and that draw distance is even that draw distance isn't even that far. I can't speak today. Yeah, this is unacceptable. But hey.
Most of them can be upgraded with various mods and perks, like souping up the set of Wolverine-style claws with electricity to bring some extra shock to the ore,
In Dying Light 2.
or covering a baseball bat with nails so it inflicts persistent bleeding damage with every swing. There's some strategy to weapon choice too. A fire-augmented hammer is less effective against a zombie that's already in flames, for example, so it's good to load up with a set of smacking and slashing tools to suit all occasions. My mastery of my arsenal was tested during one side mission, where a Gen Z influencer tasked me with dispatching waves of monsters in various specific ways in order to capture footage for her channel. By the end of it, I'd bludgeoned, bisected, and barbecued enough undead assailants to fill her Twitch stream with a steady stream of twitching bodies, and had plenty of laughs while I was at it.
Wait. I don't think we're gonna watch that second video. My focus needs to be on this preview. Did he say one of the quests that he did was for a Gen Zer to film content about blowing zombies up for her Twitch stream or YouTube channel? Are these the quest lines? Oh man. Oh man, is this what I'm gonna be playing?
One of a handful of memorable set pieces packed full of more rancid zombie varieties than you can shake a barbed wire covered stick at. From enjoying a backyard cookout with freshly grilled ghouls, to dousing undead paramedics in water and lobbing car batteries at them to shock them into submission, to tearing through the zombie cast and crew in a Hollywood backlot, I relished the opportunity to carve out a Californian killing spree in a blaze of gory glory. Despite these hysterical highs, there are early signs here that the decaying flesh hanging off its shuffling citizens might not be the only thing that could grow stale in Dead Island 2.
Oh man.
And it could potentially...
Oh man. He's talking about it getting stale. No. No, I mean, what? I mean, oh no. Whoa.
become a fairly repetitive experience over the course of the adventure. Building interiors are
no! Oh no, bro! The game's dead. The game's dead, bro.
notably reused at times, and so are a number of mission
Hold on,
objectives.
did you
I've
just
had
see
to
that?
replace building interiors are notably reused at times, and so are a number of mission objectives.
Why is that popping
I've had
in?
to replace the circuit breaker on an electronic gate to stop the advancing zombie hordes on more than one occasion already,
Repetitive missions. Oh no.
which seems a little uninspired.
This'll work.
So I'm gonna be closing gates multiple times. I mean, I sort of get that in the Hollywood Hills, but like, no. He's saying it like there's too much.
In spite of the extensive weapon augmentation and skill buffs, combat in Dead Island 2's opening hours too often boils down to just clumsily caving in zombie skulls with a bunch of blunt instruments. And once the horrifying thrill of the gore has worn off, grinding through these garden variety
I said this. I said, how long can the dismemberment system last? How long can that keep you guys satisfied? And some of you guys got at me saying, I don't care about a good story in the game. All I care about is the gameplay, the combat. But bro, this man is saying the combat is getting stale. And the first couple hours, you're gonna see all the dismemberment in the first couple hours. Bro, this is terrible.
ghouls does tend to feel about as challenging as bashing a pinata without a blindfold on. On that note, it was striking me as odd that I'd spent 5 hours in the land of the Second Amendment, rummaging through the personal safes and panic rooms of the rich and famous without finding a single firearm. But right at the end of my hands-on, I received a call on the walkie-talkie from returning series character Sam B, informing me that he had a lead on a gun, and acquiring it was to become the next story objective. That was certainly an enticing way to finish. The guns you see in this footage were unfortunately not available during my hands-on, but their inclusion in the final game in combination with a few more weird and wonderful enemy types and the Berserker Fury mode hinted at in recent trailers has me feeling optimistic that Dead Island 2's combat will evolve enough to keep me on the hook throughout the course of its limb-lopping.
Okay, so So he only got to play a slice. I thought usually they gave him the whole game already, to these corporations. So they only played a slice, but from that slice it got boring because he didn't fight all the zombie types. He didn't have the Berserker Rage, as we're seeing right here. Okay, but holy, why did he write it like this? Why? Like, okay, he should have said that in the beginning. This is crazy. This is real crazy to me because at first I didn't like this game because what they had going on behind it, but I'm still iffy about what's going on behind it. But I'm like I said, I'm not no hater. I want to give it a chance, and I pre-ordered it, and it's just that why do IGN do this? This is why people got problems with IGN.
Tour through La La Land. There's certainly a strong foundation for flesh-flaying fun here, so here's hoping that after a 9-year wait for Dead Island 2 to come out, it ultimately proves to be beyond a mere shuffle step forward for the series, and more like a pulse-quickening lunge for your jugular. For more IGN previews, check out our hands-on with crime boss Roque City and Final Fantasy 16, and for everything else, stick with IGN.
All right. You know what? This video done raised my blood pressure. We got to talk about this. We're not gonna watch that second video. My focus is on IGN's final preview. There's some good news and there's some bad news. So there's some good things. He didn't play the whole game. It wasn't. I know this is not a review; it's a preview. But I thought most when the developers give these guys the game, they let them play through like damn near half of it, to get an opinion. But they only played a little slice. They didn't have all the weapons. They didn't have all the combat abilities and all things like that. So that's still good. One thing I would do note that is a problem for me: the way to travel, and the fact that this is not open world. That's sort of embarrassing. I'm sorry to say, loading screens and this day and age, dumb loading screens better not be more than 4 seconds. Damn Buster Studios, I am deadly serious. those load screens, especially on next gen, better not be, not even on next gen, not even 2 seconds, because it's possible. Even on last gen, the people who worked on Ghost of Tsushima, fast travel like this, loading screens barely non-existent. Other games have proven that we can cut those times down. There's 10 sections and they're stitched together by loading screens. We can't just freely walk around. That is bad. I don't care what anybody says, you cannot convince me otherwise. Everything else, like I said, the game is looking good. But that and no vehicles, no bikes. He said no transportation. We're just running around. And probably could do fast travel. That's boring. Skateboards, bro. This is California. Hippies, nerds. You know, and no disrespect, I'm a nerd too. But like bicycles, like roller skates. What are we doing, bro? This is I can't wait till I'm rich so I can make my own game, bro. Cause these, like, nobody's thinking. You got all you're in California. And from what I've seen, people in California be on fucking mopeds, bicycles, skateboards, all that. What are we doing here? Oh man, this is making my blood pressure rise. Okay, second, I don't like how IGN worded his final preview like this. I don't like how he did that. You know, he should have said in the beginning that this wasn't the full thing that he played. He waited to the end to say, oh well, I didn't have access to the guns or the other abilities, so maybe the combat will be more, better. I don't like how he did that, bro. But IGN is king of, misleading and clickbaiting, misinforming type shit. I don't even know why I'm only watching them because, that's like, how would I say it? They're mainstream. That's where mostly everybody's gonna go, I know there's other channels. Look, Skill Up's right here. Literally, Skill Up is literally right there. So, and I know other people put out their final previews and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, man. This is scary. I don't even know what to. I'll probably go watch some more people's videos, but from what IGN said to me, is that it's looking and I don't know. You guys let me know. I'm gonna just go do more research. Just wanted to get this video out there, and yeah, peace.
When you get mad, you say trust God, yelling you should come down from there. You should get down from